Hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, we're still on 15301. I do want to collect a few more weapons before we move on. Let's see how we're doing. I have 24. That's compared to one helmet and 2 pieces of armor, possibly 3, and no shoes, but I could get a pair of shoes. I believe everybody has 3-star gear right now, so it's not really relevant for me to move everything up. I just want to have a surplus of weapons. I don't even understand how I have an extra 4-star weapon. I don't know how that happened. But I want to make sure we have a decent surplus of weapons, because, we're going to end up with a surplus of shoes, so. That said, yes, we have it. Sky Castle 3, I can't stop showing it off. And I did actually try to do the wolf. I got up to 59. I don't know that I can get any further. I didn't try 59 because what happened on 58 was it went all the way to Berserk 3, but the only reason I won is because of that, by that point, my warriors had aggroed everything but like 3 monsters that were on the castle. So Sophia was able to hold them off until we basically eventually took the wolf down. The problem is it took, I believe it takes like 22 and a half minutes just to get to Berserk 3, and I don't even remember how long I was in Berserk 3. So I didn't want to spend another half hour just to come back and lose, so I was like, you know what, we'll go to 58, and then we can try 59 again another time. Again, so this is about 6 trillion health, and this is 9 trillion, so I don't think I'll be, the fact that I barely did this one, I don't think I'll be able to do the next one. I might only be able to do the dragon up to 57. I wouldn't be surprised there. Let's go ahead and look at the damage. And Christian, 28 trillion. Then the archers. Then Austin at 15 trillion. I do think Austin will definitely become better at these longer stages. And the simple reason for that is the longer the stages, the more likely stuff is going to be grouped up. Especially a stage like this. This was not a single target stage. And then the more time he has time to just do damage. And you can see that all the way across the board here. It's once it got to people who do like single target-ish damage, they just fell off. So this really does highlight Austin where he's really useful. This again was an AoE stage with extreme amounts of health, and you can see he did extreme amounts of damage. So that's that's a good example of where he is very useful. That said, I do want to show you Portal as well, because I was actually able to do Portal up until we were unable to go any further. So I know I went as far as that. So let's look at Portal next. And again, archers are just dominating. Now this was a single target stage, so you see that Daniel really did well. And then Christian, and then Camila, etc. That is one of the big differences I notice, is that single target stages, Daniel and the archers just stand out so much. And you'll notice that like Austin is down here with everybody else. Interestingly, I wish Gabriel had better stats, because Gabriel is like the Daniel equivalent for the archers. I mean, it goes the same for Luke and Tristan. I just don't think they're high enough on the tier. See how Daniel has attack speed, and he has crit damage. I wish Gabriel, instead of having accuracy and crit chance, I wish he had attack speed and crit damage, because then Gabriel could do a significant amount of single target damage too. At least a lot more than he does, because Gabriel has excellent attack growth too at 1.8 million. It's about equivalent to Daniel. It's just the difference is Daniel has the right secondary stats for his buffs, which is, like I said, attack speed. And attack speed is really good. And then you can see it in his attacks per second. He does 3 attacks per second. And Gabriel does 1.2. So quite a difference there. What else was I going to look at? Oh, did we? Yeah, we did. I wanted to point these out because everybody asked for the damage meters, and again, I don't feel like the damage meters mean a lot in a vacuum. The problem is it's so hard to get a good set of damage meters. And what I mean by a good set of damage meters, let me explain what I mean. To really have a good idea, because I posted on Reddit, I posted the hero update, and I got a lot of pushback. Like, how do you not know the most mathematically best heroes? And it's because, okay, most fights take around, at my level, we're looking at 5 minutes a stage, at least. So, and because they're random, a good sample size would need to be around 10,000. Now, you wouldn't want, now, that's 100,000 minutes to compare two heroes. Not counting that you have to make sure you accurately record your results, you don't want to make any mistakes there. So again, that's 10,000 minutes just to compare two. So there's not really, in my estimation, a good way to, I didn't need to open that one, but I did anyways, a good way to mathematically work out who is the best hero. Ideally, what you would do is everybody would be at the same level with the same gear, and you would run the same couple types of stages, and you would run, I don't know, like King's Ruins probably is a decent enough sample size, and again, we're going to save those for tomorrow. It's the same thing here. We have our 10 for tomorrow. And you would just use like a King's Ruins run, but you would have to do for King's Ruins probably like 700 runs, and compare the 700 runs, and each time you'd have to use like a control group, like what group you think is the best, and then make one subtle change to each group, and then you have to consider the permutations that you'd have to make there, because it's not just let's compare one hero to another. It's okay, like, what happens if I substitute Harold in for Camilla? Does Harold do better than Camilla? And, you have to, like, I don't know how many different possibilities there are, but there are a lot. That's, and again, a lot of people are going to say that's a cop-out, that's a really crappy answer. Why can't you just tell me the best heroes? And again, I have tried to do as best as I could with that. I really have. Oh, I forgot to do. Oh, well. We'll do that real quick. I can't believe I just do this so that when I do King's Ruins, I don't have to worry about coming back. The day is done. Especially with how long King's Ruin takes, it's just nice to get it out of the way here. Especially considering this is all you have to do. And actually, I do need to fix who was on the team. I did not realize that. I was farming. There we go. Very nice. That's not where I meant to go, but we'll just go ahead and grab that and grab this. And this is actually where I meant to go, and we're going to go ahead. I'll tell you, I do really look forward to the day when I have enough pieces of equipment that I can just do this and not have to worry about swapping everybody's gear. That day will be coming soon. Well, unless they release a new tier of gear. I don't think they will, because they're basically giving us an alternate progression system in the Total War. I'm kind of hoping that Total War has some really good loot. I really am. All right, let's see the Viking chick. There you go. Evan. Austin. Thor. Julian. Okay. And let's look at the Viking chick, because she's the last one we need, and she still needs 17. We had no luck buying her in the store or getting her any other way. Let's see. I want to just get this out. You never know, that those 30 hero seals might be the difference. Alright, let's get the purchasing out of the way. Maybe we'll find her in here. If we do get 5 of her in any other way, we would only need to summon her once. there's Julian. Not who I was looking for. And Harold? Again, not who I was looking for, but I'll take it. I think somebody said they think you need about 1,700 shards for the next tier. I have a feeling I am well beyond that in quite a few heroes. We'll take a look after this. Oh, one for Camila. Okay, let's just look. Everybody but Marion. Everybody but Marion. And over here, of course, everybody but the Viking chick. Alright, that's good to know. And nothing. Come on, come on. Viking chick, show up. You didn't show up at all yesterday. There's Marion, but that's not who we need. And if we pull Daniel, we need the Viking chick, please. Viking chick, please. There, okay, there's one. We need exactly 5 shards. And there's Christian. Christian again. We just need 5 of her shards. We need 1 pull now. There's Julian. 1 pull or 1 summon. Either works. There's Julian again. Come on. Come on. Marion. Oh, come on. This is going to be the worst, isn't it? There she is. There it is. We have summoned the Viking chick twice. We do not need to summon anymore. We have done it. Everybody is finally 5-star mythic. So there we go. We now have a 5-star mythic Viking chick. We have completed our 5-star mythic collection. Everybody is 5-star. We have done it. You have seen it. We have finally completed this. And all it took was a lot of patience. Oh, we did get a present there. I mean, there we go. Okay, so now we are going to level up Brian. Again, Brian isn't our strongest single target damage dealer, but I might as well level him up because why not? It's one of those things, like getting him from 5 to 6,000. I mean, there's not much else I could do. But really, the important thing here is we did it. The Viking chick is 6,000. It is over. The struggle is finally over until they add a new tier. We can now just start saving up our hero seals. Unfortunately, that will make the videos a little less interesting. This is why I amassed this huge amount of regular tokens, because I'll be using 4 of those a day to complete my summons, and then we'll see where we go from there. It's the same thing I've been doing with gear seals for a while, because I think I did it maybe 1 or 2 times after the patch where they let Mythic 1 and higher gear drop, and I realized, you know what? Even though I don't push, I can just sit here and save up my gear seals and just hoard as much as I can, and that'll be just as good. That said, there is a change in strategy that I am going to be employing. So if you noticed, we have been going through Sophia's runes, and it has been a terrible time, and we have been struggling to get enough of these to get to level 12. I was reading somebody's post today, and I realized that I have been making a fatal mistake. It's not fatal mistake, but it's, I didn't think about it, and now that I'm mentioning it to you, I want you to think about it too. And you're probably, oh, damn. Well, shit, okay. Well, I wanted to get it to A or higher. We ended up getting this awesome refinement. And and then eventually when I promote this to plus 12, it's just gonna go down. That sucks. What is the enhancement here? It will go up to 76. Okay. So And I'm surprised. I mean, I should know this. I have done this enough times. But what somebody had pointed out that I wasn't thinking about is basically at +9 or higher, the success chance goes down to 20%. So it would make more sense if I simply went through and got everybody up to +9. And I'm like, and in retrospect, I'm like, oh yeah, that would make a lot more sense, because now I could go through Christian rather than obsessing over getting all of his runes to, +12 or +12, and then not moving on. I could come in here, refine his runes to like A, like that, like that's. What was that? That's I wouldn't want to go higher than A. A is good enough because again, we're not going for perfection here. Oh, that's nice. It didn't even. A crit chance. Who gives about crit chance? And again, it's +9 already. That's good enough. I'd like to get it to at least A. All right, fine. You know what? Screw you. I didn't realize how stupid. Oh, there we go. Again, at A, it's better, but it's not something I would worry about, which means we would move up here to this, where this one is 40%. So let's see. Let's get to 5-star green. Oh, that's 4-star. This is 5-star green. Oh, I might have grabbed too many. Oh well. And again, the goal here now is only that was not just to get to +9 because that's 40%. Anything higher than 9 is just twice as hard. And that's not what I needed. Did I get enough to do? Yes, I did. Let's see. And the answer is no, I didn't. So if we just go to +9 and then lightly refine everything to that point, I think we'll have a much better shot. Now let's go to. I haven't even looked to see what kind of spare runes I have for Austin, but you know what? Let's go check now. Oh, well, this isn't going to really. Oh, nice way to start us off, Austin. And again, we're just going to go to +9, and we'll do a light refinement until it's A. This should be pretty cheap. Okay, we couldn't even get to plus. Okay, well. Did we get. Well, I guess this is a. We have nothing back here either. I wonder who ate up all these runes. Were we going like super hard on Christian at the low levels? And the answer looks like yes. So that's what happened. But yeah, I mean, you could just go in here and just refine everything just like that. I just don't think defense penetration really matters too much. Accuracy, again, because I'm not pushing super hard, accuracy doesn't matter. And crit chance, because of Luke and Tristan's buffs that both give crit chance, he has a ton of crit chance. So that's the change in philosophy we're going forward. We're going to +9. I do think that we will. Oh, okay. And you only ever need to go to 9 to get all the way through. So we will just go to 9. And we'll get Sophia, then Christian, then Austin, then let's actually see who else is really tearing up the damage meters here. Then the Viking chick probably. I see Thor seems to do so well. I'm wondering if Roderick will really be that much better. I mean, we can try it, though. I don't mind investing Roderick into 6,000, and Brian's almost there. All right, let's see. That was a lot of gold. 211 million gold. That's a lot of gold. Yep. Okay, Brian gets another level. I just wanted to make sure I didn't burn up all my gold and have leftover soul stones. I did do that once. One day I like just forgot to level the heroes, and 54,808, and when I came back, I was like, wow, why am I able to level so much? And somebody pointed out in the comments, they're like, yeah, you didn't level a hero yesterday. So I was like, oh, okay, that's why I got to do like a double dose of levels today. That's why I really do use these daily quests as a guideline to make sure I don't miss anything. That said, once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, please say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.